Exotic and mysterious. The Philippines is a destination that draws foreigners in with its fascinating culture and its beautiful, amazing women. Unfortunately, not all Filipinas are genuine about finding love. A few of them turn out to be scammers who are looking for easy targets on dating sites, but don't let these frauds ruin your chance at meeting someone special. However, there are some things you need to know before you start using dating sites and traveling there, especially if you're looking for romance or marriage partners online. So here are our pick of 13 dating scams in the Philippines. Number 1. The Webcam Scams. A Filipina sees the potential for a second income and makes an online video chat with you. She wants to buy one of those expensive webcams but is short on cash, so she asks if you can help her out by sending what she needs. You happily oblige, as this means more time chatting. Not to mention that your webcam idea was met with great enthusiasm. The honesty in these chats will make it all worth it until suddenly there's no response from the other party, or they're asking for money again. Number 2. Green Card Scam. If you want to fall in love and have a family with a Filipina, there's no need for immigration. These women are very affectionate and will make it hard for any man not to give them the life they've wanted all their lives: marriage, money, and green card or permanent residency in the country you are from. But once these girls get what they're after, beware that they could disappear from your life forever. Number 3. Education Scams. The scammer uses the disguise of a scholarship to target unsuspecting victims. In this scheme, an individual pretends that they need funds for school fees or other educational activities. The person asks you to send money so that their dream can come true and get them out of their poverty-stricken life where education is not as accessible as it should be. But sadly enough, these people will never use your well-intentioned donation for education because there simply isn't any validity behind these schemes. Number 4. The Webcam Girl. Some Filipino women are trying to make money in a variety of scammy ways. Depending on the guy, she will have different lines that are tailored for him and his interests. You might meet her at an adult chat site or see advertising from her webcam services when you're surfing some adult sites. Both can lead you to spend your hard-earned cash without knowing what's going on. In this scam, one variation involves moonlighting as a webcam girl while posing as a student, before sending links with free trials for age verification required by credit card companies, only where they bill customers weeks later, unknowingly paying their membership fees, which goes unnoticed because it blends into regular expenses like cable bills, etc. Number 5. Living expenses. The scammer will ask you for money to help them live their day-to-day life in a way that they know is feasible. They are setting themselves up as an underdog who needs your support to survive, since the odds of success without it is low, and if you don't want to risk losing her, then go ahead and send what's requested. In this scam, the scammers ask you for a small amount of money to help out with living expenses. This will include food, rent, or internet access, all essential to maintain and keep up daily life. The catch? You're required to give another donation shortly after sending your initial payment. And another one, and it never stops until you understand that you are getting scammed. Number 6. Travel Expense Scam. Don't let yourself be duped by scammers who ask if she can come to visit but don't have enough cash on hand for a flight or hotel reservation. They may suggest that you are sending over some funds so they can purchase their own way there. However, as soon as these individuals start asking about other expenses like paying rent once they arrive or picking up food items while traveling, back away immediately because of how devious this scheme really is. Number 7. Medical emergency. The scammer will contact you and tell a sob story about how they or someone close to them is in dire straits. They'll plead for your help, telling you that if the money isn't sent, there won't be any hope of saving their life, or other awful consequence. But what are these medical costs? What treatments are needed? The details don't matter because all it takes is one simple message from them asking for some quick cash, so things can go back to normal. Which does sound like a reasonable thing to ask when we're talking about saving lives. Scammers create fake family members to gain sympathy from you. They may have even spoken with the person on the phone or by email about their sob story, leading them into a trap and making it difficult for people not to feel sorry for them, when they reveal that their mom will die shortly unless you send money because she need an emergency operation. Number 8. Inability to communicate. In many cases of romance scams, people who present themselves as singles often disappear and do not call back during normal hours, like late afternoons, while claiming it's because they need privacy from family members around them. If this frequently happens, there can only be two possibilities. Either she has been caught by her actual spouse or significant other, or you've fallen into one more trap laid. With the invention of social media, we are living in a time when people tend to talk about their day on Facebook or Twitter. But what should you do if your online crush suddenly stops talking for an extended period without warning? This could be a sign that they're married and have family commitments. If this happens often, then more than likely, you will be another victim. Number 9. The blackmailing scam. Scammers are always looking for their next victim. You might be surprised at how common blackmailing scams are nowadays, as Filipinas try and lure men into doing sexual things online so that they have a video of them in case anything goes wrong. It is never good to do anything online that you would not want people who are close to you to know. This includes sending pictures of yourself naked, or engaging in any type of sexual activity over the internet. Once they catch someone on camera without their knowledge, then it's time to cash in. These scammers will ask for money or threaten to expose you to your family, friends and work, if you don't give them what they want. So never share this kind of inappropriate thing online. Number 10. The marriage scam. Marriage scammers can be both male and female. In this particular type of extortion, someone might send you a message using a picture of a beautiful young lady on a dating website or app. After you get to know each other well, they can even ask to meet up offline, usually at their house if you are in the Philippines. Once they start dating and the relationship going well, her so-called father, who is just another part of the scam, shows up asking for money so that he could arrange all necessary provisions before she can fly over to you. Well, I'm sure we all know where this one's going, because it sounds like every other Nigerian prince email from 10 years ago. Once you pay out this fake relative's fee, they disappear without remorseful second thoughts, leaving you feeling duped and foolish. So don't fall for this. Number 11. The sugar daddy scam. Some Filipinas have become savvy businesswomen in the online dating world. These women are always looking for a sugar daddy that will take care of them, and give them all what they need with no strings attached. Some Filipina girls chat to many men and they can easily have 10 to 15 different men at once, so they'll have multiple sources of income. So if she chats with up to 10 guys, each sending her $100 monthly, she has a salary guaranteed amount of around $1,000, which is already very high for a Filipina. For sure, many men spend much more than that on their loving Filipina, and have no clue that they are not the only one. Number 12. The gift scam. So your girlfriend has a great thing she found and bought for you, but now the issue is the shipping cost. In order to get this free expensive gift, you'll need to send some money for the courier and customs fees. Your girl will promise that she will mail several gifts worth much more than shipping and tax costs if you pay the fees. She will send pictures of all the supposed gifts and show many other signs of sincerity, but don't fall prey. You might be thinking about how crazy it is because there's never been anything like this before, but what makes people fall victim? It all comes down to trust, or lack thereof. Some scammers play on our vulnerabilities, leading us into their trap of greediness. Number 13. Scams involving ladies of the night. So you're willing to travel to a far-off land in order to meet your special lady. Be prepared for her demands. You'll not only have to foot the bill for all the food, then the gifts, shopping, etc., and it keeps adding up fast. She will start to demand that you pay some bills and buy some things for her family. At first, it seems like she is just trying to get more money out of you, as much as she can, as fast as possible. And that is exactly what she is doing. and you will realize that you actually also have to pay for her time as well. So finally, it hits you, and you are shocked when you realize that your special lady is really a lady of the night. So there you have it. 13 dating scams in the Philippines. Have you had any scams happen to you? Let us know in the comments. And if you like the video, please give us a like and subscribe, so you do not miss out when our next video gets published. Have a fantastic day.